Hi, first graders. Today, we're going to keep talking about nonfiction and start to learn about nonfiction text features. A nonfiction text feature is the different part of a nonfiction book that helps us learn more as we read. Today, we're going to talk about one nonfiction text feature called the Table of Contents. The table of contents gives the names and location of each chapter of a nonfiction book. It helps the reader find information quickly. A table of contents looks something like this, and you'll always find it in the very beginning of a nonfiction book. The table of contents lists the different chapters or sections of the book, and it tells you what page to find each chapter on. For example, if I wanted to find a chapter about seasons and weather in this book, I can just look down the line and I know I can look on page 12 of this book. Remember this book from Monday, How Sound Moves? Let's take a look at the table of contents on this book and see how I can find the different chapters of that book quickly using the table of contents. Here's the book. I remember we looked at this page the other day, but I wasn't quite sure what it was. Well, here it is. It's the table of contents. Here I'm noticing all the different chapters of this book are listed right one after the other. The first chapter is called Boom, Boom, Boom. It's on page 4. Here's the next chapter called Sound Waves. It's on page 6. Here's the next chapter called Hearing Sound. I can find this chapter on page 10. Let's see. Maybe I want to learn a little bit more about sound waves. I'm going to go right to page 6 of this book to start reading that chapter right away. Page 4, page 5, page 6. Here we go. Sound waves. Here's the title of this chapter, Sound Waves. Then I can read the chapter to learn more about that information on sound waves. I didn't have to read the whole book to find that information. I just had to go to the table of contents, decide what I wanted to read about first, and go directly to that page. You're going to do something similar for your assignment today. For your assignment today, the first thing you're going to do is choose a nonfiction book to read at home. This is just to get you more familiar with nonfiction books. You don't need a specific book for your assignment, but it's a good idea to keep reading nonfiction books every single day so that you get used to reading a new type of book that is very different from the fiction books we've already read. After you've read your nonfiction book, you're going to complete the table of contents slides. I'll show you what they look like. Here they are. Your slides for your assignment look like this. It says, to use the table of contents on each slide to help you answer the questions. Here's an example. This one says, on what page can you learn about what Arctic foxes eat? Here's the book cover called Arctic Foxes, and here's the table of contents. Use the table of contents and the different chapter titles that you see to help you answer the question about what page you can find information about what Arctic foxes eat. You'll type your answer in the box here. If you don't have the ability to type into the box on the slides, you can always just write your answers on a separate sheet of paper and put that on Google Classroom too. Have fun using the table of contents, first graders.